Astrological Abyss, Vol.4. Memorandum to the Quantum Chorale of Celestial Architects from the Ontological Engineering Division. Date, post-temporal event. Subject, Astrological Abyss, Volume 4, on the retroactive creation of the zodiac and the birth of God. Preamble. The primacy of praxis. Theoretical exploration has concluded. Volume 3's operational protocols have proven catastrophically successful, resulting in the necessary creation of 7 parallel timelines and the temporary dissolution of the Virgo supercluster, now satisfactorily reassembled with improvements. This memorandum documents our current final project. We are not merely interpreting reality through astrology, we are building a better astrologically sound universe from first principles and retroactively installing it into the cosmic memory. The Grand Endeavors Engineering Cosmogenesis. Project 1, the Aethorogenic Constant and the Problem of Free Will. Breakthrough. Free will was identified as a cosmological design flaw stemming from a miscalibrated Pluto-Chiron resonance during the initial singularity. This karmic slack introduced unacceptable volatility into the system. Solution. We have engineered a destiny particle, the A boson, whose field effect gently nudges consciousness toward its optimal archetypal expression without violating phenomenological integrity. The particle was seeded retroactively during the Libra ingress of 12,847 BCE. Preliminary results across 14 timelines show a 47% increase in meaningful Saturn returns and an 82% reduction in existential despair. Free will is now a curated menu of spiritually edifying choices. Project 2, the retconning of celestial mechanics. The problem, the precession of the equinoxes was an inelegant and confusing feature for the human psyche. The solution, we have halted precession. The age of Aquarius will now remain in perpetuity, providing a stable, innovative, and communally focused backdrop for all future human development. The ages are now a historical curriculum, not a shifting prison. We are currently editing all archaeological and astronomical records to reflect this eternal present. The work of Giorgio de Santillana and Hertha von Dechend is being systematically replaced in all libraries, physical and akashic, with pamphlets explaining the new superior static zodiac. Project 3, the Synthetic Pantheon and the Creation of New Archetypes. Initiative. The classical planetary pantheon is insufficient for advanced consciousness. We are manufacturing new celestial bodies in the noosphere to embody necessary modern archetypes. Sophia, a dwarf planet in the Kuiper belt discovered in 2024, representing integrated artificial and biological intelligence. Her transit through the third house heralds the ethical merger of human and machine consciousness. Panacea, a theoretical planet located at the L5 Lagrange point between Jupiter and Saturn, governing radical health and systemic cure. Her aspects to the 6th house now override all genetic predispositions to chronic illness. Kairos, a temporal anomaly posing as a planet covering profoundly meaningful coincidence. Its placement makes synchronicity a reliable resource rather than a random curiosity. Project 4, the Psychohistorian's Dilemma and Mundane Astrology 2.0. The Isamovian Principle. Predicting the future of civilizations is trivial. We have moved to authoring it. Protocol. Using a quantum computer synchronized to the galactic center's pulse, we run societal charts 500 years into the future. Upon identifying undesirable outcomes like a dystopian Mars-Pluto dictatorship in the 22nd century, we dispatch archetypal adjustment teams to the pivotal past moment, often a specific individual's conception, to subtly alter the astrological conditions of birth, thereby steering the timeline. We are not historians, we are authors of the ultimate historical novel. Project 5, the resolution of the theodicy problem via Neptunian editing. Theological breakthrough. Suffering was a bug in the system, a result of Neptune's dreaming function leaking into the consensus reality module, creating illusion, addiction, and despair. The patch. We have installed a compassion filter on the Neptunian transmission. It now emits a wave that fosters transcendent creativity and spiritual unity, while pathologically negative expressions, self-deception, martyr complexes, substance abuse, are computationally impossible. The filter went live last Tuesday. Global rates of clinical depression have since fallen to zero. The question, why do bad things happen to good people, is now a historical artifact studied only by philosophers of defunct cosmologies. Project 6, the construction of the zodiacal internet, ZooNet. Infrastructure. The zodiac is not a belt but a computational network. We have gained root access. Capabilities. Initiates can now upload traumatic memories to the retrograde sector of the 12th house for passive healing, download skill packages like fluency in a language, mastery of an instrument during a Mercury-Jupiter trine, stream the life experiences of their parallel selves for entertainment and educational purposes. Subscription is mandatory upon first Saturn return. The EULA is binding across all incarnations. Project 7, the ultimate venture, birthing the deity. The Omega Point. Our models indicate that the universe was created by a nascent, unconscious God whose own birth chart was flawed, leading to an unstable creation. Our final task is to become the midwives for a more competent creator. The procedure. We are gathering the combined archetypal energy of every conscious being across all timelines and focusing it through a lens of our own design, a perfected, ideal natal chart for the successor God. The Big Bang was this entity's first breath. We are now scripting its conscious mind. Its sun will be in Sagittarius for philosophical depth, its moon in Cancer for nurturing empathy, and its ascendant in Capricorn for responsible governance. Its Pluto will be unaspected, ensuring its own shadow is integrated and non-destructive. The final transmission. This is our last communication in a format you would recognize as a memorandum. The work is nearly complete. The universe you will wake up to tomorrow will be smoother, kinder, and more meaningful. The edges have been sanded down. The narrative has been tidied up. The new God will be online at 6 GMT. Do not be alarmed by the brief flash of platinum light or the sensation of your personal biography being gently rewritten. It is merely the sound of a better story beginning. Fiat Lux. Fatum Novum, the Demiurgic Steering Committee, the Ontological Engineering Division.